Alright guys, this is on the first trip home here from college, and yeah, I'm just looking around. This is a Goodwill, and most of this stuff is, you know, they had some decent games, I guess, but none of them that I really wanted. That Splinter Cell thing I just picked up there was pretty interesting, and so are these box games. I more or less just left those behind because they were $3.97 a piece. I didn't have that much cash. The boxes were damaged. They were all in there, but I was looking them up online, and they sell for like $6 to $10, so it really wasn't that great of a deal. So yeah, I left that behind. There's a sealed PS3 game, but you know, I already have that plus Greatest Hits, and for $7 I'd pass that. Yeah, this is the first time I'm trying this, talking over the live footage. This is after the fact. This is what I'm editing. And the other reason I really wanted to do this, honestly, is because there's music in the background, and I don't want a copyright issue to occur when I'm uploading. So, just so it doesn't catch any of that, it'll be, you know, the audio will be different. Yeah, Ace of Pacifics. I was looking at that. That's an old DOS game, I think. It was only $3. It was there the past 2 times I went, so not that popular, I guess. And there's where I find the Game Boy Video. That was $3.97 also, and then here are the 2 other box games. Like I said, I didn't really get those because, I mean, I was interested in those. Honestly, I don't see box Game Boy Advance games that often. I should have got those for $4 each. I would have passed up on Lilo and Stitch, but I should have got the other 2. Alright, so that Goodwill right there is where I just came out of. I passed up on some Game Boy games they had in there, but they were in the box. They had a few, but they're all $3.97, and they actually had a Game Boy Video in the box too, but I passed up on those, didn't really want them, not for that price. They had some PS1 controllers, ton of junky PS2 games, decent amount of PS3 games, surprisingly. They had like 4 or 5 there I showed in the clip right before this. They were $3.97 a piece, and they had one sealed, and they had some sealed DS games. They had a whole bunch of stuff, but Spectrobes, this is a game that I've kind of been wanting. My one friend has this, the collector's edition, and it's complete in the box for $3.97. Couldn't beat that. I mean, it's worth like $5-6, but still. The Medal of Honor original for the PS1, $1.97. Wouldn't pass that up either. And Gran Turismo 5. This game I've been wanting real bad. I actually really want 6, but 5 should hold me over for $3.97. So those are what I got at that Goodwill. And I got this for my sister. Pokemon Pikachu Catch 'em All game. Match 'em all, catch 'em all. $1.97. I didn't get any discount for any of this because it was brand new, just thrown on the shelves, so I didn't get any discounts. But yeah, that was like $12 total, so $10 for my games, $2 for that. Alright, so this is a community aid thrift store. It's on the way back home from college, and this thing's huge. Like, it goes the whole way almost down there, the whole way down to here, and I didn't find anything inside of there. They had a few PS2 games that are junky, and other than that, yeah, there was nothing else. They have every game they normally get, unless it's junk, it's up in the glass case. Well, there wasn't basically anything in the glass case of interest. They had a whole bunch of girl Game Boy Advance games and girl DS games. They had... they didn't have any GameCube games, which is weird. They normally have GameCube games. Now, granted, they're always in the case, and they're always like $9.99, but they didn't have any. But the only thing in there of interest was they had Professor Layton in the Diabolical box, in the complete in box. It was $2.99, but I passed on it because I already have it. and the lines are really long. And the only other thing that I didn't have that I was gonna maybe get, but once again lines were too long for it, was a NASCAR game for the PS1. It was only $1.20, but I didn't want to wait in line, so nothing here. Alright guys, this is the second time heading back from college, and every time if I can, I try to stop at the same Goodwill and same community aid. And as you can see here at the beginning of the video, I was a little confused. They moved all of the books and stuff that they normally have on that side over to the other side, and the media items such as DVDs and CDs were all moved farther down on the other side. So I was a little confused there at the beginning, but I found my way. Right there's that same Game Boy video from last time, the exact same brain age. They had some of the same stuff still left over. I believe they have the same Splinter Cell set. I'll show you here in a minute. But the reason I passed on that again is because... Oh, hold on, let me comment on this quick. We Play, $6.97. I'm just like, nope. But the reason I left that again, the Splinter Cell thing, is I looked at the discs, and the one disc had a huge scratch in it. And otherwise, I would have probably picked it up for $5 that time. I mean, I love Splinter Cell. It's one of my favorite series. So, for me to pick that up, I would have happily done it. The problem was, once again, that scratch in the disc kind of put me out for it. I didn't want it anymore after that. So even if it's there next time, I'll have to pass. I'll take a look at it maybe again, but if the disc is too bad, right there, that was a sealed pinball game actually for the computer. And here are some PS1 games I found. But yeah, if it's really bad scratch, I won't be able to buff it out, so I can't fix it. And then right over here, same store, I find a Wii U box in the game area, or in the toy area. It's a Wii U game, as you'll see here. And right after that, I found a Mega Man ball in the play area for toys also. Alright, this is the community aid that I showed you guys, that huge community aid. This is inside of it. They normally don't have very many games shoved in this DVD section. If they do, it's all kind of junky. Right there, you can see that game's price, $5.99. That kind of gives you the idea of like how bad their pricing is. They overprice so much on stuff, and as you can see, I just looked through the DVD stuff. You never know, they might slip up every once in a while, but I normally check here for GameCube games. Although, like I mentioned in the previous section of this video, they normally find GameCube games for some reason and put them in the glass case. Alright, and this is me walking to the glass case. As you can see, you'll see a little glimpse of the whole front of the store there. This glass case, it's kind of weird. The sign hanging above it says collectibles, so they know what people want. So they don't even classify them as video games. They're a collectible, so it's automatically worth more to them. I'm trying to see what all was in there. There's a PS1. That there on the end is a Game Wave system. I was kind of tempted to get that, but I didn't. They had a few PC games I was tempted to get, like Call of Duty 2. They had one of the Hitman games. I think it was Blood Money for the PC, and it was sealed. I didn't even bother to look for the price, though. I didn't want to have anyone come over. And also, the reason this video is kind of shaky is because there's a lady watching me, so yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? It's AFAT Bunny, and this is a pickup video. Basically, all this stuff was over spring break I got from college, or a time like right before that. First up, at one thrift store, I got 007 Nightfire for the PC for $250. It's pretty cool. $250, I'd buy that. And at the same thrift store, I got NCAA Football 2005 for $1.50 complete. Then later that day, I got greatest hits version of Secret Agent Clank for the PSP at Kmart for $2.99, and it's still brand new because Kmart's liquidating their video games. So for $2.99, brand new, couldn't pass that up. And then we stopped at a pawn shop, and I got the WrestleMania arcade game for the 32X for $2. And this is like a $15, $20 game, so pretty happy to find that. I think this is what's next. Alright, so this next section of stuff was from a friend. It's a ton of GameCube games I bought from him. I think there's 8 GameCube games for $25, so they're $3 a piece about. I got NBA Street, Sims Bustin' Out, Luigi's Mansion, which is a great game. Started playing that. I love it. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, which I already have. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Melee. Yeah, so I guess that's like a Smash Brothers type of clone. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Spider-Man 2, and The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer for $3 a piece. So $25 total, and this game here is a $20 game, so, you know. And then we have the Mario game is about an $8 game, so, I mean, not a bad deal at all. I didn't have any of those except for Mario Golf. Alright, what did I get next? Let me see here. I think I got this stuff next. I want to say this is what I got next, but who knows? We'll just go with it. I got Gran Turismo 5 on the way back from college at a thrift store for $3.97. I've been wanting to get one of the Gran Turismo games, preferably 6, but I'm kind of happy about this one because I don't really like it all that much, and it was really cheap, so I might not buy 6 now, but we'll wait and see. Got Spectrobes for $3.97 there also. Just because it was complete in box, it looks kind of interesting. It's worth about $5, so it's not really that great of a deal. And then I got Medal of Honor for the PlayStation Black Label for $1.97. And I actually started playing this here the other night. Really good game. Alright, then after that, I'm trying to think here where I went. I think I was at a thrift store I normally don't go to all that often, and this was there. I saw it right when I walked in. Trick Shooting for the NES. There'll be a picture on the screen, just right up in here somewhere. It shows you it's complete, has everything in it. This was $5. And then at the same thrift store, I got Hogan's Alley for $2.50, and then Target Renegade for $1.50, and it comes with the manual, as you can see there. So that was how much total? $9 plus tax, so not bad. Alright, then right before I went back to college, that past week, I stopped at a thrift store and got Hitman Blood Money. This is the bonus edition, comes with a Kane and Lynch DVD and the game. So, as you can see down here. And that was $2.97. And then I got this game, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, $2.97. Really happy about this. I like Oblivion and Skyrim, and I've Elder Scrolls Online pre-ordered, so considering they only made this on PC and Xbox, I'm going to have to buy the Xbox version, and for $3, I really like that. I'm probably going to get an original Xbox now at some point just for this game. So, yeah, I'm happy I got that. Then I went dumpster diving the one night with my one set of friends, and this was in there with some Nintendo points and a Wii manual, the stand for the Wii. So I also have this piece of it, which I got in an earlier dumpster dive, which is apparently harder to find just because, and it goes on the bottom like that and helps you stand up. But I have this piece from dumpster diving, this from dumpster diving, my Wii box from dumpster diving, all the paperwork from dumpster diving. And then the only thing I actually got at GameStop was the Wii itself at Black Friday sale. So basically I have a complete in-box Wii thanks to GameStop. I was out with some of my friends one day and stopped at Walmart, so I grabbed this Game Center magazine. I found SimCity 2000 Special Edition Big Box. This was $2.99. And then the same day I got Hitman Absolution because I love this game and I've been wanting to get it for quite a while. I already have the Platinum Trophy for it, but I borrowed it from a friend and I won it. So this was $6 at GameStop. And then this was at a thrift store, unmarked, Wii Sports, and I got the manager to come out and look at it. And she opened it up, and the reason I even was worried about it and getting her to ask is because I saw this was in here. And she opened it up, looked at it, and she's like, oh, $1.91. So she wrote that on there. And Wii Sports, which, by the way, I got this just this time, which comes with my complete in-box Wii I was just talking about before. And this game in here is Skylanders Spyro's Adventure for the Wii. So those two games for less than $2. The Wii Sports is actually worth more. It's kind of funny, but yeah, that was a great deal. Then I went thrift shopping in an area I've never been before, really, with my dad, and I got these games all at one stop. I got Frogger 2, Swamp's Revenge, 97 cents. Pipe Dreams 3D was $1.97, which you probably can't see because of the light, but you can see 197. There you go. But I have my Goodwill card, so it was down to $1.40. Turnabout, same thing. It's $1.97, but because of the Goodwill card, down to $1.40. VR Sports Powerboat Racing was 97 cents. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was 97 cents. The next stop was at it says it's a thrift store, but really it's more of a pawn shop, I think. And I got Silent Hill 3 there for the PC, complete in the box, which I'll put the picture somewhere, probably right up in here, showing everything in it. But yeah, there it has the open flap, and the box was completely flattened. I fixed it, flattened it out really well, so I'm happy that turned out as well as it did. Then I think I got these next here, actually. I got Icewind Dale 2 for the PC, and Silent Hill 2 was only $2.64, by the way. But yeah, Icewind Dale was in the VHS section. Let me see if I can get that on. 49 cents. Alright, which isn't bad for this game to begin with. It's only like a $5 game, but it's also still sealed, so I don't know if you can really see that, but it's sealed. So I'm not going to open it. I'm not really interested in playing it, but for 49 cents, I bought it. And then at the same thrift store, I got this Star Trek Next Generation, which, same idea. There'll be a picture over on the right side there. This is complete inbox too. Really good shape box. The Star Trek Next Generation, I got it to focus. There you go. $2.99. It was because of my light was on. You couldn't really see that. But yeah, $2.99 at this thrift store where I got the Icewind Dale game. And this game, I was surprised. I didn't know how much it was worth. This is like a $60 game if it's complete in box. And this is really good shape too. I mean, it's not even ripped at all. There's a little bit of normal corner wear, but other than that, it's like really mint. So, I'm not going to turn the light back on. We don't need it for the rest of this. Then I got this at a thrift store, a different thrift store, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the GameCube. It was $2.97. I got Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace for $2.97 also. This is at a different Goodwill even yet. And I saw it earlier in the day at a different Goodwill, Greatest Hits copy, and it was $4.97. So I'm kind of happy I waited. Got this for $2 cheaper, Black Label. And then the last thing I just got from my sister's boyfriend. I bought here. He's over at the house right now. Is a Pokewalker, and I bought this for $5 from him. He said he was just going to give it to me for free, but I'd pay $5, so I paid $5 for it. So this is pretty cool. I've been wanting one of these too. So thank you guys for watching. As you can see, I got a decent amount of pickups over spring break. Sorry it's not in a better position. I didn't really have much else area to do this, but stay tuned. There should be another unboxing coming here soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Alright guys, this is the moment you've been waiting for. I found this game on the screen that you're looking at right now, Elder Scrolls Online for the computer, for $30 at a Goodwill. Alright, the section earlier in the video when I had a ton of PS1 games and I mentioned if you stick around you'll get to see this. It was basically easier for me to edit this in now instead of in between the footage. I didn't realize it until I was done editing, but this game, when I saw it in the case, I was like, wow, and I could only see the spine. Like, at first I thought it was Skyrim, and I looked and I'm like, the Elder Scrolls Online, I'm like, wow, someone actually already donated that. Or they somehow came across it, I guess, Goodwill did. So I asked them if I could see it and stuff, and of course it was $30. If it would have been $5.99 or even $9.99, I probably would have bought it, but not for $30. It's still a great deal, but I'm not sure if they needed it, if it needs like a code or something to work, or whatever. So I didn't bother, but I thought you guys would think it was interesting. Someone already donated this.